Hello there. How are you? It starts off dark and it comes back up. Hey, who am I? Who are you? Who's anybody? Hey, I'm Tom the Beer Whisperer, and you're drinking with the Beer Whisperer. Bartender, I'd like a Sierra Nevada beer cap oatmeal stout. Oh, Lord have mercy. Hey, again, I've said this before, but ideally I'd love to be able to do these where once I get my man cave fixed up, maybe next year. The plan was this year, but things happen this year. So maybe next year I can have my bar set up out there and I have my webcam out there and I do it just like we're at a pub together. Just really how I envision these segments going. Maybe someday, right? One thing at a time. Wow, that's good. Sierra Nevada beer camp. What are these? Well, these are homebrew experiments. They do similar to what Longshot does. They take some contestants and they pick out six, or they don't pick out six. They pick out some winners. And the Longshot was interesting. I bought a 6-pack of that. But they run $10 a 6-pack. That's pretty expensive for me. But again, this beer camp also runs about 20. A 12-pack. I think I picked it up for $18.99, but it sells for $19.99 most places. Oh wow! Wow, that's good. I love an oatmeal stout. This came with 4 styles. It came with an imperial, and I use that term loosely, pilsner. Because it was only 5.7. I loved it though. I love the flavor of it, but it's not an imperial. There are some good imperial pilsners out there. Boulevard's Reverb, Mother's Uber Pills. Those are actual, big, imperial pilsners. This one wasn't. But if they took that word imperial off, this beer was wonderful. It had everything you want in a pilsner. The floral IPA was the one I figured I liked the least, and it was, but I liked it more than I expected to. I'm not a fan of flower stuff in my beer, but this one was interesting, and it was oddly enjoyable. The Imperial Red was the third, and I love that because I love that style. I love that hoppy red. I really do. I'm a big fan of the big malts and the big hops all at the same time. Love it, love it, love it! It's a great beer. But here we go. It's getting colder. It's not really crazy cold here yet, but it's getting colder, and I wanted to have another look at this oatmeal stout. I did a video for it a while back. I want to do one more. Because the segments I do aren't specifically about this one beer, so I thought, well, let's have one and we'll talk about stuff, right? Come on. Wow, this thing is awesome, though. Big nose. I'm going to read a little bit from their bottle here because my internet's down, so I'm kind of winging her here. It is 9%, so this big oatmeal stout is midnight black in color with a big roasty mocha-like aroma. That it does have, without a doubt. Mocha-like flavors as well. There's a silky body from the use of rolled oats and a round, lasting finish. Well, that is absolutely true as well. This is a mighty fine brew. Perfect as an after-dinner treat. Yes, it is. In fact, for that reason, I probably shouldn't be drinking this right now, but I had a moment, and what the hell. This is kind of that after-dinner beer, right, though? I mean, it is that late in the evening, dinner's done, all your work's done, and you turn on the fireplace, and you want to sip that nice beer. That's what this is, and it fits the bill. I don't know if they ever take these beers and make them, stable beers. Put them in their stable. This is one that would certainly be bought again by most people. I haven't heard anything bad about it from anybody. Their Imperial Red, for me, I would love to be able to buy it a 6-pack. It is freaking awesome. Oddly enough, I would also buy that Imperial Pilsner after dogging it a little bit. I just want them to take the word Imperial off it and call it a Pilsner, and I would buy it gladly. At 5.735 IBUs, I believe, if I remember correctly, the flavors on this thing were just beautiful. But it's not an Imperial, it's just not. but it's a great Pilsner. Would I buy the floral if it was in the 6-pack? Honestly, no, I wouldn't. I would buy the mix pack again with it in it, but I don't like it enough to have to deal with 6 beers. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I'd have to say the pack was a winner. Oh, oh wow, this is mighty fine. A tasty brew. Surely it is. It's awesome, man. If you like a stout, 9%. I mean, holy crap in a basket. Yeah, that is clearly, clearly, clearly an imperial oatmeal stout. Many oatmeal stouts only run barely 5%. Some go 5 to 6. So to get this bad mamma jamma up to 9%, I mean that's just wicked. I wish my internet was working so I could tell you the IBUs, but I'll just put that info in later. What do you say? Oh. I did start with a little bit of a chill on it, but this is a beer that is going to open up as she warms. That's why I've got it in my tulip here. My snifter style tulip here. Wow, it's very nice, right? Very nice, very nice. Very nice, very nice. Very nice, very nice. Anyway, I digress. Finally able to relax at home after being gone for 2 weeks. Got a little bit left here. I want to hang with you. And I've got a pot of some wicked bean soup going on. It looks good. I digress. I bought a package of 16 bean soup. Is this it here? Yeah, there it is. Some of these come with seasoning packets. This one does not, which is why I bought it. It's just the beans because I like to do my own thing as far as seasoning. And I added some ham. This calls to add for ham concentrate. I do not do that. I did not. I added actual ham. I did add some celery and some onion as it calls for. I didn't have a carrot, so I didn't drop a carrot in there. The recipe here also says to drop a bay leaf. I did do that. And there you go. I'm looking forward to it. I had to give it a little taste to see how it was coming along. It was pretty tasty, man. Got some coffee brewing to have with dinner. I don't usually drink a lot of coffee because it does odd things to my intestinal tract. Ooh, you don't even want to know. And when you add that to beans, I mean, there's no telling what could happen at the Mobley Hall house later this evening. Beans and coffee, holy crap, literally. Anyway, I digress. But it's not a regular coffee. It's one we picked up at World Market. It's called it's a maple pecan pie coffee. Got this little sampler pack, Oh, excuse me. So I got some whooping up. So here's my plan. I'm gonna have a cup with dinner to try her out. But here's what I'm also gonna do after dinner and after I'm relaxing a little bit. I'm gonna do a spin on some Irish coffee. I've got some Clontarf Irish whiskey, but I'm gonna use this maple pecan pie. Kind of do a little spin on an Irish coffee. So we'll see how that goes. I'll do a video for that later. So. Not that you'll know about it because my internet's down. I can't post these till Monday. But hey, shit happens. I've been working this year, and with some success and some failure about not sweating the little shit. And I've probably done better this year than in the past. Sometimes I get wound up. I do, believe it or not. But after Seamus was diagnosed, he would just, you have to learn not to sweat the little shit. So when little stuff goes wrong, I'm trying real hard not to go boo. I'm still struggling with it, but I'm trying. My son's being a wise ass in the background. I'm going to choose to ignore it. We made a joke. They had to give him a transfusion a few days ago. he was kind of, counts were going down. He's getting real tired and lethargic. So that happens every now and again with cancer and leukemia. So I gave him a transfusion, and he just got all perky and real wise-assy. So I made the comment that I wonder where they got that blood from. So I think it's horse's ass blood, because ever since you had it, you've been acting like a horse's ass. And see, this is the part where I would need a laugh track, and then you all would laugh with me. Ha ha, that's funny, Tom. Ha ha. Because if we were in a bar, that shit would be funny, it would. But I digress. Hey, this is an awesome beer. You need to try it. Sierra Nevada Oatmeal Stout, 9% Beer Camp Oatmeal Stout. I don't know if they're going to do this as a regular beer, but they ought to. It's a great beer. So you all have a good day. Woo!